Hi guys, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 8 things that are great about Battlefield 1. So number 1 is the weapon balancing. The weapon balancing is one of the top keys to a game, because the skill gap in like COD and stuff is horrendous. You could just hop on the game anytime you want and you'll be perfect at it. But in Battlefield 1 it actually takes time and effort. And another great thing about Battlefield 1 is the craziest moments happen there. Out of nowhere a plane will crash. You'll get killed by the plane. Then the next thing happens, you jump out of a plane, you land, you kill someone. Then you throw a grenade somewhere and they kill someone. Also, another great thing about Battlefield 1 are the graphics. The graphics in Battlefield 1 are the greatest out of any game in the past decade. Also, another great thing about the game is the amount of detail DICE put into the game. So if you throw a grenade, there'll be a hole in the ground. If you get shot, your guy starts freaking out. Anything you explode, it actually explodes, not like COD where nothing happens. And the amount of destruction too is amazing in the game. Also, another great thing is how the classes vary. In many games, they don't have classes that vary, so it gets very boring very fast. So that's another great thing about Battlefield 1. Also, another great thing about Battlefield 1 is the assortment of guns. There's a bunch of guns that you can unlock and you can play with, so it really never gets boring. Also, I would like to talk about the player base. Battlefield 1 has one of the greatest and terrific player base because they always stick with the game and they always play with it. So I'm expecting in Battlefield 5 that there's going to be a even stronger fan base than there is for COD. So I'm expecting when COD drops and Battlefield 5 drops, Battlefield 5 will probably outsell them by 5 million. That's my guess. Also guys, I want to talk about Battlefield 5 and the future of Battlefield, the franchise. The reason why I think Battlefield 5 will be the greatest Battlefield game is because it's going back to the roots, World War II, and you can't really go wrong with a World War II game except COD, just saying. Also, Battlefield 5, I don't think they can go wrong with the game. I mean, looking at the beta, or the alpha, everything looks perfect. The only problem that I have with it is they shouldn't tone down the V-Rocket or whatever that thing is, because it looks pretty cool and you can't hear it. So it's going to add another element of surprise and, surprise to the game. So it's going to be more difficult to judge. And also, one more problem that I have, I don't know why they would have the beta first on the PC. I think it should just go out PS4, Xbox One, and then PC, because if you get the consoles out of the way first, I think you're going to get the most people out of the consoles, and then PC, because they're the dedicated players. But first consoles, I don't know why they would do PC first, but that's my problem with it. Also, another problem I might have with the game is if they don't add enough maps into it, because if there's 3 maps at the beginning of the game, no one's gonna want to play it. Everyone's gonna buy it, then there's gonna be a whole entire scandal like how they did with Battlefront 2. So they better add something like really good into the game. Also, I heard speculation that the following Battlefield game after this will be a modern Battlefield game, which I just don't like the idea of it. We had Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, Battlefield Hardline. I just really wasn't into it. If we go I would like to see a Vietnam game, because that would be amazing. Or Korean War, that would be totally fine, and I feel like they would make more money on that than any other game. Also, I want to talk about COD for a second. I know some of you probably don't want me to talk about COD. But I think it may be a solid game. It's just that the time to kill is really too long, and that they should make it a little bit shorter. But that's just my opinion. So I'm gonna wrap up the video from there, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.